Little John worked tirelessly for 5 years and saved up $200,000 to buy a house. He was ecstatic, but upon closer inspection, he realized the house was only 0.63 square meters. Even his dog ran away after seeing it. Determined to make the best of it, he found some bricks at a dump and built a simple wooden bed, curling up to sleep every night, which made his back and waist ache. Finally, he had enough. He decided to remove the original windows and weld 2 frames with galvanized square steel to extend out. He borrowed a few cents from his aunt to buy expansion screws to fix it firmly on the wall. He surfaced it with eco-friendly wood veneers, making it beautiful and durable for 10,000 years. He added 3 bedside cabinets to store his out-of-season clothes. After reinstalling the dismantled windows, he put a soft mattress on the new frame to create a large, comfortable bed. Enough space even if his girlfriend visits. He remembered to install iron guardrails to prevent them from falling out the window. Then, make a big wardrobe in the corner of the bed. Hang clothes on top, and store frequently worn clothes below. Leave a small grid at the bottom to install a socket for charging his phone. Install a perforated board for his fitness equipment and a projector. Add a circle of soft pads in his favorite colors around the bed to ensure a good night's sleep. Use the door hole to make a flip-up cabinet for his underwear and smelly socks. Place a movable desk near the window for working, studying, or reading, which can double as a dining table when he's hungry. Fold it up when not in use. The wall next to it can hold hidden water tanks and a wall-mounted toilet, perfectly sized for him. Install a shower above the toilet for convenience, and close the glass door to block odors and keep moisture out. Install a projection screen on the ceiling so he can enjoy his Korean dramas while lying in bed. This redesign is like turning a tadpole into a frog. Absolutely awesome. Little John took off on a sea adventure and stumbled upon a tiny island. Fed up with the 9-to-5 grind and only getting weekends off, he decided to move to this deserted island for living the dream in his own little paradise, far from any hassles. He then used steel bars and concrete for support, galvanized square steel for the frame, and filled the middle with steel mesh. He poured concrete all over, making it strong enough to last 10,000 years. He even added air columns for the main structure to keep out the wind and rain. A few steps made it easier for Little John to get in and out. Now he's got himself a sea view room where he can sit and watch the ocean, welcoming spring and blooming flowers. Against the wall, he built a bed frame from galvanized steel and secured it with expansion screws from his 11th aunt. He wrapped it in eco-friendly wood veneers and stashed shoes, bags, and off-season clothes inside. For extra strength, he added more wood veneers. Next, he built a woolen cabinet against the wall for daily essentials and bedtime books. He even installed a socket for charging his phone. The bottom became storage for his underwear, smelly socks, and hard-earned savings. He laid down a soft mattress wrapped in his lucky color, making sure he wouldn't bump his head. Little John's bed became his daydream haven. He also made a folding table against the wall where he could study or work with his computer. When tired of studying, it turned into a dining table for seafood dinners. It folded away neatly when not in use. And of course, he couldn't forget a projector for his Hollywood movie nights. John installed a shower on the wall so he could wash up and smell great. He built a base cabinet with an induction cooker and sink, creating a mini kitchen. Above it, he added a storage cabinet for seasonings and dishes, with a glass door and a mirror cabinet beside it. Against another wall, John built a wardrobe for out-of-season quilts on top and his everyday clothes in the middle. He buried a hidden water tank in the wall and installed a toilet from the city for that extra bit of luxury. A glass door added beauty, kept out dust, and blocked odors. John even dug a hole in the ground for fishing and shrimping, ensuring fresh seafood anytime. By decorating his sea view room like this, John met all his home needs and found a perfect spot for relaxation and spiritual growth. Little John and his girlfriend of 10 years decided to get married, and the couple cheered happily. But her mother objected, saying Little John had no place to live and wanted to break them up. Heartbroken, he decided to leave the city. He rode his bike back to his rural hometown, only to find his house in disrepair with just a single room left. Little John was devastated a second time that day. But life had to go on, so he decided to renovate it like this. First, he surrounded the yard with bamboo. One side was designated for growing natural vegetables, and the other for raising a few free-range chickens. Inside the house, he used some galvanized square steel to weld a bed frame. He asked the uncles next door for some bucks to buy expansion screws and fixed the frame firmly to the wall. He wrapped it with eco-friendly wood veneers and used the space inside to store shoes, bags, and out-of-season clothes. He added more wood veneers for extra strength. He built another set of thin cabinets against the wall to store miscellaneous daily necessities and books to read before bed. He installed a socket for convenient mobile phone charging. Then, he put a soft mattress on the bed and placed green plants and an alarm clock on the windowsill. He wrapped it in lucky colors to avoid bumping his head when he slept. This is the bed where little John lay down and missed his girlfriend. Put a big wooden box next to the bed. It can store his secrets and be used as a table with a lid for teacups and thermos bottles. He can also place a TV on it. Add a bench to serve as his dining table, where he can eat green, pollution-free vegetables. Next, make a shelf for a few potted plants to enhance the atmosphere. Arrange the calendar and peppers given by the old man. Build a floor cabinet against the wall. Install an induction cooker and a sink, creating a mini kitchen. Add a storage cabinet on top for seasonings and dishes with glass cabinet doors. Build a mirror cabinet next to it and install a shower on the wall for washing. Dig a hole below to install squat appliances. Construct a wardrobe against the wall to store out-of-season quilts on top and hang his clothes in the middle. Post his family portrait and photos of his youth on the wall. Decorating the farmhouse like this makes it feel like returning to paradise, with all the necessary functions. Let's watch how Little John set up his kitchen. This kitchen is only 5 square meters. The countertop is too small, leaving no space for side dishes. The wall cabinet is too high, making it unsafe. The floor cabinet near the flue is too narrow, wasting space. My wife always forgets things when cooking. The stove is hard to tilt, and the setup is too expensive. Let's try this new arrangement. Skip the floor cabinet at the flue since it's too narrow and wastes space. Instead, extend it to the ceiling for extra storage that's easy to access. Shorten the cabinet next to it and add a set of pull-out cabinets to store food, dry goods, and commonly used kitchen utensils. Install a perforated board in the middle to hang frequently used utensils without taking up space. Instead of shelves, use drawers in the floor cabinets. This makes it easier to find things and keeps everything organized. Install a bowl basket next to it to store various bowls and dishes, making them easy to see and grab. Avoid crowding various kitchen utensils together. Little John shouldn't have to rummage through cabinets. Instead, use a pot storage rack with adjustable height for different utensils, making them easy to access. Shorten the wall cabinets and add an upper cabinet to store oil, salt, sauce, and vinegar. This keeps everything neat and organized. The middle storage rack should be spacious enough to fit a microwave oven. Don't use stickers since they get greasy and are hard to clean. Instead, open holes in the marble countertop and reserve regular sizes for backup. Add a 16A socket on the wall and fit the induction cooker into the countertop. Kitchen safety is important, and this setup will give Little John peace of mind. Raise the sink area by 10 cm so Little John doesn't have to bend down while washing vegetables. Extend the countertop to the windowsill for extra space to place washed dishes. Use thin cabinets with extended corner seats to store memorable dried goods from the north and south. Leave space inside for a vegetable basket. Install a cabinet with an inverted socket on top to accommodate small kitchen appliances. Add a set of ultra-thin cabinets above to easily classify bottles and jars. With this design, even a small kitchen will be efficient and practical. Little John will never regret it, even in 100 years. Let's watch how Little John can transform this gun house into a functional home. After becoming a demolition household, Little John immediately spent $1 million to buy this tiny house, less than 3 square meters. The conventional layout leaves no space, making the whole house feel like a signal gun. Being so smart, he first made a set of shoe cabinets at the entrance. The top section showcases all the glory of half a lifetime, and the glass door adds a high-end touch. Build a drawer in the middle to store all of Little John's underwear and socks, with space below for leather shoes and AJs. Add a perforated board to hang his bag and a folding chair below. Bury a hidden water tank in the wall and install a wall-mounted toilet. Install a shower head on top so Little John can use the toilet and shower simultaneously. Very convenient. Build a floor cabinet against the wall, installing an induction cooker and a sink for a mini kitchen. Add a mirror cabinet on top so Little John can admire his beauty daily. Make a wardrobe in the corner. Store out-of-season quilts on top, hang his clothes in the middle, and place bags and out-of-season clothes below. It can also serve as a drawer to store all his savings for marrying a wife. Close the glass door to keep it beautiful and dust-proof. Place a desk by the window for studying and working with a computer. It can also be used as a dining table when he's tired of studying, so he can enjoy a delicious meal there. And of course, make a bed frame using galvanized square steel. Borrow some bucks from his aunt to buy screws and fix it firmly. Wrap it with eco-friendly wood veneers, durable for 10,000 years. Then add a soft mattress and stick soft pads against the wall. This is where Little John stays up late, dreaming about a bigger home. Next, dig a hole at the head of the bed and make a few boards as wall posters to hold the books he reads before bed. Install switches and sockets for convenient phone charging. Install a projector screen at the end of the bed for daily Korean dramas. Add a hemp rope ladder for easy access. With the signal gun room set up like this, Little John's glory is just around the corner. Finally, let's take a look at the overall effect. Little John recently spent all his savings to repair his large flat living and dining room, but it was only enough to decorate the living room. Being smart, he decided to decorate it like this. First, he built a set of storage cabinets out there, perfect for toiletries and drying racks. He even managed to squeeze in a washing machine and dryer, plus a floor cabinet with a built-in wash basin for washing underwear. There's space left underneath for a robot vacuum too. To keep things cozy and private, he put up some curtains. He used eco-friendly wood veneer as the base and made a wooden grid wall with square steel. The whole thing is framed with galvanized square steel. Borrowing a bit of cash from his aunt, he bought a bunch of screws and secured everything tightly. The whole setup got wrapped with eco-friendly wood veneer. He also built some big drawers to stash away all sorts of random stuff, and a wall-to-wall TV cabinet for snacks and daily necessities. Right in the center, he installed a massive 82-inch TV. Beside the TV, there's an open cabinet and a floor cabinet for books and more decor. A glass door in the middle adds a touch of elegance. He threw in a comfy sofa and a coffee table, turning the space into a perfect hangout spot for him and his friends. The back wall is lined with more storage cabinets, holding bright snow dot pillars and martial arts books. Little John is ready to become bigger and stronger, with limited edition dolls on display for that final touch. Next, Little John added a set of sideboards with a few big drawers below, use it as a mini tea room with teacups and a water dispenser. He even had space for tea leaves and extra cups. The wine cabinet next to it is perfect for his whiskey collection. In the center, he placed a sleek slate dining table. The walls are covered with imitation wood color wainscot to boost the atmosphere. For the kitchen, he went all out with a U-shaped floor cabinet set and added a few large drawers for soup spoons and chopsticks. He threw in a gas stove and made a set of wall cabinets to store supermarket seasonings on the left. The range hood got installed too. On the countertop, he placed all the seasonings and cooking utensils, with blinds installed over the chopping board area. He even dug a hole in the countertop to embed the vegetable sink. Another set of wall cabinets holds all the cold oil, rice, flour, and grains. Then he installed a socket for the rice cooker and microwave oven. The refrigerator is seamlessly embedded in the cabinet, looking sleek and saving space. With the large flat living and dining room decorated like this, it feels really high-end and classy, low-key luxury with a lot of substance. Let's watch how Little John transforms a tree into a functional home. Little John practiced for 3 years and finally saved $1 million to buy a house. After running around, he finally got a piece of land. But when he looked at it, he found it was only a few feet in size. He collapsed. When he lay down, he realized he couldn't stretch his legs and had to curl up to sleep. Angry, Little John summoned a divine beast. A phoenix chick popped out and dropped a seed. Little John immediately reacted and came up with a bold idea. He first watered the seed, letting it grow into a towering tree. He cut off the excess and made a frame from galvanized square steel. Borrowing some pocket money from his uncle, he bought expansion screws and fixed the frame firmly to the tree. He wrapped it with eco-friendly wood veneers. Then, he built a circle of stairs around the tree and dug a hole in the bottom plate to put a ladder for easy access. He built a spice storage cabinet against the wall with small grids to hold all kinds of bottles and jars. At the bottom, he added a kitchen utensil rack. He cut a tabletop off the wall and placed an induction cooker on it. He built another rack on the right to hang a pan and save space. He dug a hole in the floor to install a squat toilet and lowered the ceiling to install a bathroom heater. He also installed a shower on the wall, so Little John no longer needed to use the public restroom. He built a full wardrobe against the wall for his clothes, using the space below as a bedside table. He placed a mattress and surrounded it with soft pads for comfortable sleep. He put a folding table by the window to serve as a workspace and dining table. An air conditioner and a projection screen were installed so he could enjoy his daily Hollywood movies. Finally, let's take a look at the overall effect. Little John spent all his savings on a tiny doorhouse where he couldn't even put his feet down. Frightened, he quickly retreated. Then, he built an extended frame with galvanized square steel, fix it with screw, filling it with steel mesh and high-performance concrete for strength. He installed thermal insulation windows for sound and heat. He built bookcases against the wall for his books and savings, with a section to display his hobbies. In the corner, he made a suspended desk with a drawer for underwear and socks, creating a study area. The desk and chair connect to a cabinet, which holds a built-in washing machine and a mini refrigerator. The countertop doubles as a dining table with an induction cooker and a sink. Above, there's a mirror cabinet and a wardrobe for quilts and pajamas. John installed a hidden water tank and a wall-mounted toilet. A shower sits against the wall, and a built-in fish tank adds style. Above, he crafted a bed frame from galvanized steel and wood veneers with guardrails and a soft mattress. Soft bags around the wall for comfy sleep, and dig a hole in the wall to serve as the bedside table, with a ladder for convenience. Finally, let's check out the overall effect. After hustling in New York for 5 years, Little John finally saved up $300,000. But guess what? That only got him a tiny 2-square-meter coffin room. Fed up with the struggle, Little John packed his bags and headed to Vietnam, where his $300,000 scored him a massive 1,000-square-meter bedroom. But now, he had a new problem. How on earth was he going to decorate this gigantic space? To make the space feel bigger, start by using large bricks throughout the house. Lower the ceiling by 300 millimeters. Use galvanized square steel to create a frame around the walls, making sure it's strong enough to hold the load. Make sure the welding in the middle is stable for extra support. Borrow some money from his aunt's pension to buy a few expansion screws and firmly fix the frame to the wall. Then, elevate the left corner of the door with marble. Dig a round hole in the ceiling and step down around it to create a round floating ceiling in the middle. Add a fancy ceiling lamp for some style. Place a luxurious round bed on a table in the bedroom area. With a super large mattress, Little John will have plenty of space to move around. Install a fan-shaped wardrobe outside the bedroom. Add layers inside to organize it, storing sheets and quilts on the top and hanging all his daily clothes below. Install glass doors for a dustproof and sleek look. Put another wardrobe on the right side, serving as both storage and a partition to increase privacy. Install 3 bookshelves along the side wall, perfect for holding large books, novels, and a collection of crafts. Add some modern lamps under the shelves to give it a stylish touch. Place a large desk in front for the computer, creating a comfy workspace for Little John to boost his productivity. Add 2 chairs on the side for his younger brothers to report their work. Build an L-shaped swimming pool along the window and install a light strip for some ambiance. Now, Little John can enjoy a refreshing swim and a meal in his own private pool during the hot summer. Pure bliss. The living room ceiling should match the bedrooms. Arrange an L-shaped sofa, 2 single seats, coffee table, a floor carpet, and some plants to create a peaceful, comfy, and beautiful layout. For the bathroom area by the right window, start with a big tub, a shower, and a toilet. Install blinds for privacy and a gradient glass sliding door for a more upscale look. Add a designer wash basin to complete the vibe. Next to the bathroom, there's enough space for a dining table that can seat 10 chairs. Don't forget to hang a chandelier to set the mood. Since moving into this spacious flat, Little John's work stress has dropped 100-fold, and his quality of life has soared. No more sore back or legs, and he can breeze up to the 5th floor without breaking a sweat. Life is good. Little John has been picking up garbage for 10 years. One day, he stumbled upon $500,000 at the dump. Over the moon, he decided to blow it all on renovating his tiny room. First, he built some cabinets by the entrance, books on top, wallet and keys in the middle, and shoes down below. Next, he got creative with the bathroom. He dug some holes, laid tiles, and installed a squat toilet he found in the trash. He added a shower right above it, so he could multitask. For the kitchen, he put up wall cabinets with storage at the bottom. He dug a hole in a marble countertop for a veggie sink and an induction cooker. Above that, he installed a mirror cabinet with compartments for spices and toiletries. He added a big wardrobe to store his travel suitcase and off-season quilts on top. His garbage collector uniform hangs in the middle. Below, he built a sturdy frame with galvanized steel and eco-friendly wood veneer, topped with a custom mattress and soft wall pads for a cozy sleep. A glass sliding door keeps things looking sharp and dust-free. Drawers at the bottom hide his underwear, smelly socks, and leftover cash. By the window, he made a folding table that doubles as a workspace and dining area. Finally, let's admire the overall result.